1010 TV back again with another one. This time we'll be talking about the Champions League. This is a favorite competition for everybody. We know Arsenal haven't had the opportunity to lift this trophy. Is that a trophy? And when I talk with most of my friends, they're always like, Arsenal have no claim to stake in the Champions League. We know the league hasn't been favorable for us this time around. The League Cup hasn't been favorable. We are out of the FA Cup. But the only thing now that we are going really strong in is the Champions League. And today, all the interviews we're going through, Mikel Arteta had a lot to say about the team. He's taking tomorrow to face Croatian side Dinamo Zagreb. So it's just worth noting that Arsenal are placed on the third position, in the Champions League rankings, and they have played 6 games. They have won 4, they've lost 1, and they've drawn 1. So they currently lie third with 13 points. That's really impressive for Arsenal this time around because looking at the Champions League format, the first 8 teams are going to automatically qualify, so you don't have the headache of having to wait to play 2 more games, next month. So it's just easy, able to go through the phase, winning your games because we are playing home. Dinamo Zagreb is 23rd on the table, but it doesn't mean that they cannot still mount a place because despite the fact that they are 23rd, they have 8 points, which means that they will not just come to look at the game like just any other game. They will try to stake a claim because if they win that match, they are in pool condition to be able to be, among the first 16, which helps them to probably play the two-legged tie to qualify for the next round. So Arsenal is going. I just believe that Mikel Arteta has no other option rather than go strong in the Champions League this time around because it's the only cup which is left for Arsenal to stake a claim. When we look at all the information that is filtering through, we see that the likes of Nwaneri are back, the likes of Califiori are back training with the team. I don't know, maybe this would be too soon for them to come right in and play because, when you have a hamstring injury, you need to just be a little bit observant to see if things will, play the players with caution, not just throw them in because there is a chance or there are high chances that these injuries might reoccur again. So tomorrow the Champions League is coming back. I don't know. I'm seriously rooting for Arsenal. That should be a simple W for the Gunners. Coming to the Emirates Stadium, Dinamo Zagreb. I should not minimize Dinamo Zagreb because they have given us real gems in the game. They have brought like very very good players who play, in good positions. They like to control the ball like Arsenal. But I should think with the North London noise and the fans behind the Gunners, looking at the position where we are, looking at the fact that Arsenal just put the misery of the 2-2 draw against Aston Villa behind them, this should be a simple W. I still say it, but like we say in Champions Leagues, Champions League matches, there are never any games that we can assume that it's a W. We can hope, and looking at the way Arsenal have been playing the competition, they have been very resolute. They went to Sporting and dismantled the Sporting team that everyone was like, hopeful during the time of Ruben Amorim. Amorim left, and that was the first match they played without him. Arsenal just dismantled the team that had never lost in Portugal. So there is every hope and there is every positivity that these Champions League matches that are upcoming, especially the one tomorrow with Dinamo Zagreb, this should be a win for us because if we win that match, we will be 16 points, and that's the table is a little bit. There are a lot of movements in the Champions League table this time around because you might have 13 points, but if you don't keep going in the right way, you might just find yourself after this match day that you're going right behind. So it's time for Arsenal to stake a claim. If we have there are no other recurring injuries that have been made clear to us. We know that the likes of Bukayo Saka are still out. We know that the likes of Gabriel Jesus out for the season. So if we have Califiori coming back, if we have Nwaneri coming back, these are players that would increase the competition in the team. But for me personally, I think Arsenal should go with Nwaneri on the wing because we have seen clearly that there is something lacking. The system was very balanced, wherein we have like a left-footed player playing on the right wing and he cuts in. It was just very easy for the system, and Though Arsenal have found it a little bit difficult this season and having to rely on corners and all of that, for goals, but still, for me, it's very evident that the team needs, something fresh. And maybe the likes of Nwaneri, the likes of Leandro Trossard, probably Gabriel Jesus he has been doing very well. He's not been bad, but the Champions League is what Arsenal need and Arsenal need most. So for us to go to Girona in the last match day and be able to relax a little bit, we need to put in the work now against Dinamo Zagreb. That's go all in. Ateta, I urge you to play your strongest team because at this point, that's the only thing which is up for grabs. At the start of the competition, Arsenal were the third favorite to win this competition behind Manchester City and Real Madrid. But the way the season has panned so far, Liverpool is flying. Liverpool is topping the charts with 18 points, and behind them is Barcelona with 15, Arsenal with 13. This is a situation that indicates that Arsenal need to keep winning because we don't want to slack behind and find a situation where we have to be battling during the last round of matches to win in order to be among the top eight. Arsenal just need to keep planting their feet in this Champions League because if Ateta doesn't stake a claim there and also still try to go for the league, even it shows now that Liverpool might take the lead. We're not conceding to them. It just depends on what Arsenal does in the market. But for the Champions League, we're still all in. There is still every possibility that the team might stake a claim, the team can win something. So why not attack it with all chances? Personally, my prediction for this match would be Arsenal winning. I don't want to go. I don't want to be arrogant, but I will say Arsenal should win by 3 goals to nothing. The goals are going to be Kai Havertz is going to score one, Trossard is going to score one, and I just think that Nwaneri would be the next goal scorer. So that's me. I think Arsenal is going to win tomorrow by 3 goals to nothing, and it's my position. Let me hear what you think. Maybe you think that the Dinamo Zagreb might come and cause an upset at the Emirates, which is something that is really not likely. But the likes of Newcastle have done it, so it gives them hope that this competition they might do something. So tomorrow, the Champions League, everybody should stay tuned and let's see what Arsenal does. So this time around, I want to get your predictions because I think there are a lot of Arsenal haters out there. Somebody might just say that Arsenal will lose, but I don't think so. I think Arsenal is winning this one 3 goals to nothing. Let me get what you think. Keep subscribing to the channel, keep liking, press the like button, courtesy of what we do. Just keep subscribing to the channel. Peace out, and the Champions League is tomorrow.